Hello boys and girls, it's the big fella again, bring you a Nuketown Demolition game. I am currently level 6, it's my second game in the Road to Commander series, and I've started off trying the Olympica shotgun, I believe it's called, and it's terrible. Or it's not the gun what's terrible, it's me with shotguns. I can't seem to use them. I see other people going about and headshotting, long shotting people with shotguns where I can't hit someone from five yards away. So I won't be using this gun for long, as you'll see. I think I'll give it another couple of goes before I move to the M16, which usually isn't a great gun either for Nuketown, but certainly better than the Olympica for me, from my point of view anyway. So as this was the double XP 24/7 Nuketown weekend, that's what we're on again, and my second ever game of Demolition. So here we go now move to the M16 with a red dot, which for this prestige I've started using a lot more. I usually go for iron sights for pretty much all my guns, but using the red dot really helps when you're using a new gun for the first time. I found a lot of guns become a lot more useful in my hands when I'm using the red dot. Even the Enfield, which a lot of people don't like, but I think you'll find when I do get to use it in about another 10 or so games, it was pretty effective. So the red dot's doing a lot of good for me at the moment. So as you can see here, we've already got one of the targets blown up. The easier of the two, as it's more in the open, so you got more chance of getting people around to defend it. I always find this second target A, a lot harder to get. You know, there should be really no excuse for not defending this successfully. I'm just trying to look around now and trying to find anyone around the spawn. There we go. Typical shotgun action for me. 5 shots to get one person in a small room. Oh, that's a bit better, but there we go. Dead again.
Spy plane standing by. Spy plane ready for
So I
deployment.
really do like the M16. It is one of my favourite guns. I love burst fire, especially on a medium to large map. I don't think it can be beat. Especially for accuracy, it really does the job for me. I really enjoyed the FAMAS on Modern Warfare 2. It is definitely my most successful gun out of the lot of them. I think that's on the ACR. Obviously, we all know what the FAMAS is like in Black Ops. It's a full automatic now, but it's an absolute beast as well. Again, so it looks like the developers have always got a hard on for the FAMAS, no matter what type of FAMAS they're going to be using. But going back to the M16, the burst fire on it really makes it powerful. As long as you get that first hit marker, you're good to go. Oh, not doing bad there with a spaz for a little while. So I think that made me go back to the Olympica, thinking I can maybe repeat that little success, that little kill streak I had. And I'm sure you're going to find out, but that's not going to be the case. I'm pretty sure I've done nothing of any consequence with this gun at all. Valkyrie rocket's also very unfortunate to get for Nuketown, as the bigger the map, the better for this kind of kill streak. And barely get a hit marker out of 2 of them, but I'm sure that's mostly down to me rather than the kill streak itself. So here we go through again now, trying to find. Oh, there we go. Olympica really does me no favours. And again, I'm pretty sure it's not the gun. I've seen people use it pretty successfully, but I'm just not great with the shotgun, unfortunately.
Friendly SAM turret inbound.
I'm not too sure how long it's going to be before I realise this. This video was recorded a good couple of weeks ago now, and I can't remember every exact gameplay I've recorded so far. I can't remember what this gun's called now. I think it's the RPK, I think, something like that. I'll find out any second now once I'm dead. Oh, sorry, it's the HK21. And the only exposure I've ever had to this gun previous to this this gameplay here was in gun game, and it's usually one of the guns what takes me the longest to get off. Again, there should be no excuse for it. It's just an automatic like machine gun, but I just can't seem to get to grips with the recoil on it at all, and it's always the gun I'm really relieved to get off on gun game. So I think that little pause there was me changing class again. And typically enough, as soon as you change class, the gun you're trying to get away from, you get a couple of kills with. So now back to the MP5K, which is a great gun, one of the best gun from the choice I have for a small map. But again, I'm not very good with it.
Time's almost up.
Swapping back again now. You'll see a lot of this in some of my gameplays when I'm having a terrible time and just getting absolutely owned. I'll keep switching guns to see if I can break that death streak off. Sometimes it's really good, and I can really feel fresh with a new gun. And other times I'm just being owned by a better player, and that looks like what it is at the moment. Trustic Eagle seems to be doing really well. So we lose the first round, which is not great, but understandable. Target is an hard one to get if you're against any player with any kind of nonce about him at all. 17 for 22. That's not something you'll probably see very often on other commentaries, but I'm actually going negative at the moment.
Defend the objective.
So there we go there, more Olympic trouble, 2 people, and I can't get either of them. So I defend to be, I start to be an objective player and start defending A, or camping, whatever you want to call it. I have to admit I do get pissed off when I get killed by someone camping here, but I also understand why they are doing it.
Bomb is armed. Enemy spy plane above.
So if I seem to remember right, I think we lose B pretty early on here. I don't think we get a chance to defuse this bomb. That was lucky. I'm not too sure how it didn't kill me first time around there, but I'll have that, and then I get napalmed again. I do seem to remember in these early videos I get napalmed an awful lot, and one thing I really hate is when you get napalmed straight away, and then by the time you run back it's still there, but not really that clear that it is there, and you just get hit by the same napalm twice. That really shouldn't happen. I don't know why I do it. It's just one of those things where just a rookie move on my point. So but that's the kind of things what like my game, unfortunately. Maybe I just don't take it seriously enough. Maybe I'm just not thinking. Maybe I'm just rushing like a bitch as usual. Who knows? Probably all 3. So I'm trying to defend the bomb again with the Olympica. Unfortunately, it's not ideal. Unless someone comes into the actual room with me. Oh, I'm not too sure what I was trying there. One shot and I tried to reload. Kill him, kill him. Come on. Oh, for Christ's sake. It's terrible. Being owned by the great FAMAS again. I think it's really important to not let them set the bomb at all in demolition mode. Search and destroy, you can understand you're going to get extra points if you let them set the bomb, and then you can defuse it as long as you know that's the only person left. But in demolition they seem to get a second wind when they've set the bomb, and it's easier for them to defend as an attacking force. I find once the bomb's set, the opposition team's really scrambling by. So I think it's really important not to actually give them the chance to have the bomb set.
Friendly RCXE inbound.
So I apologise for this. This isn't much to look at the moment. I do realise it after a few games, but I've got to make sure I keep moving and keep the gameplay moving,
Friendly QE
rather
inbound.
than just camp around like this. Otherwise, who's gonna want to watch some guy sitting down, looking at the same spot for a couple of minutes at a time? It's, I understand it's not great to look at, and I do change the way I play slightly once I do realise that. I'm not too sure how many games in it is before that happens, but rest assured that not all games will be me camping away.
Enemies jamming our radar.
So the M60 can be a great gun. I did go for a stage, I think in my second prestige, where I used this gun an awful lot. I just really like the fact that you could just keep firing and firing as much as possible. Something went wrong, really wrong with the video here, where it recorded the same part twice. I'm not too sure what happened there, but you're not seeing deja vu. That's something to do with the video recording. Very bizarre.
Enemy napalm strike inbound.
So it's just 2 minutes to go now, and we're doing pretty well. We've not let them set the bomb yet.
Inbound. Friendly RCXD inbound.
Trustic Eagle again, absolutely owning me. I'm pretty sure he's my nemesis on this game.
Enemy spy plane incoming.
There we go, up to level 9 now. So level 6 to 9 on this gameplay, which is a bit faster than it would have been because we're in the double XP mode.
Friendly RCXD deployed.
Because let's be fair, I don't think I'm surprised anyone's telling you that these weren't great game types. Sorry, not game types. These weren't great gameplays from myself. Very average at best, and this one actually very much below average. Going negative on Nuketown is not the hardest thing to do, but you always feel ashamed when you have done. Thankfully there aren't many of my games where I do go negative nowadays, which is always a nice surprise.
Enemy care package incoming.
So just another 35 seconds to go now.
Time's almost up.
Looks like we're gonna be good here. Just making sure no one's trying to sneak through
Jamming our radar.
the front door. And I think the timer is set to, I think you need to have 5 seconds on the clock before you can either plant or defuse a bomb.
Friendly
So that
spy
is
plane
much
inbound.
pretty much know it's to score now. Now for some reason the next round didn't record, so this is the end of the gameplay for this one. Finished on 29 for 36, and up to level 9. Thanks for watching.